with the 4th pick, and they do like Josh Allen and Sam Darnold. So maybe they could get Saquon first and then wait.
But this goes back to my New England thing. They don't have it locked in. Like, if you like 7 guys and you have the 4th pick, you can still get a great guy.
But what if you love the first option?
Well, they don't. That's why this is the 4th different player that we've heard a rumor on.
Or are they just trying to mess with us?
I genuinely think there's something there. Listen, after Sam Darnold's pro day, if you're still not locked in, then you got questions. I mean, this story, and I didn't know this story, but this story leads me to believe these New England things have legs. Let's say they are leaking it. You know what, Christine? Okay, let's say you're right, and they are leaking it. But why would they be leaking it? They would be leaking it like the Giants leaking Odell Beckham's available because they're saying, call us. We're open for business.
Right. So that actually brings me to my next story because this whole leaking thing, I have my suspicions about it. There's also reports that Adam Gase is obsessed with Josh Rosen. They have the 11th pick. Previously, they were rumored to like Baker Mayfield.
Right.
The Jets have the 3rd pick, and now they like Baker Mayfield, so maybe he wouldn't be available to them. But why would teams leak this stuff? I just don't understand. If you're thinking about picking someone, why would you want to tell everyone, hey, I'm going to pick him?
Well,
because then everybody else knows.
Okay, again, I think a lot of times stories are leaked because somebody benefits. For instance, the Browns leak Saquon Barkley. Mm-hmm. What they're telling you is, call us. We don't know we don't have a guy locked in. So Cleveland's saying, please call us. Giants with Odell Beckham. Leaks. Why? Please call us. We will listen. This doesn't feel like a leak to me. This feels like a coach that
Adam Gase and Josh Rosen?
That doesn't feel like a leak. What that feels like is, every company has people who gossip and talk. This feels like Gase is like telling his staff, God, I love this kid. I love this kid. Because, by the way, Gase is a very cerebral dude, kind of odd cerebral. Rosen's real cerebral. This sounds like somebody saying to a reporter, good God, Gase is obsessed with this kid. This doesn't feel as manipulative as the Giants Odell Beckham rumor or the Saquon Barkley rumor you just reported. Those feel manipulative to me.
What about the Jets and Baker Mayfield?
They're just the Jets. They're lost. I don't have a theory.
No intention?
Yeah, I don't. But to your point, I was told this years ago by Mel Kiper, and Mel's like, listen, I know that I am often a gateway. I am reporting things. Yeah, and I mean, and I say that with respect to Mel, and respect to Peter Schrager, and respect to Glazer, and respect to Peter King. You only use the people that have a huge audience. Mm-hmm. And I do think NFL reporters are told things. They'll put it on, especially with social media, Christine, and the league sees it and goes, hey.
Or they use it because they know that they can also get return information from that source. Like Wojnarowski, I think that happens a lot.
The Giants could be leaking stuff to get more action on their pick. Like if you leak, the Dolphins love Rosen, so the team that might actually, a different team that wants to trade to, they feel pressure. Hey, we got to do it now before the Dolphins.
That's a good point. That's a great point, John.
Good point, John.
Good point, John.
And finally, Tyronn Lue is expected to coach tonight for the Cavs against the Wizards. He's missed 9 games. The Cavs won 8-1 in that span. They currently have the number 3 seed. And Tyronn Lue's been around the team for a few days now, 5 or 6 days. So he's going to return tonight. Why are you looking at me like that?
It's just interesting. They went 8-1 without him.
I know. I thought about that too.
And they beat Toronto twice, and they beat Milwaukee, and they beat the Pelicans. And it's... Listen, Steve Kerr left, Christine. And Luke Walton won a month straight of basketball games. When you get these veteran smart teams, they can...
Yeah, but then look at Luke Walton and the Lakers. I mean, you also... They have a team that could run themselves.
Exactly. The Lakers can't. Yeah, okay. I think when you get a LeBron and you get a Stephen Durant, for stretches, they can run themselves. I'll ask Eddie House. And
we all know that LeBron is the actual coach. I just hope that Ty Lue found the right barbershop to go to before he goes out tonight.
Christine with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Line
11-year vet, NBA champ, my guy Eddie House. Let's bring him in. Come on, Eddie. So, okay, you're an old guy. You can relate to this.
Don't say that.
OG.
What a way to greet a guy.
I'm OG status now.
What's OG?
Oh, call it.
Original.
What is it?
Original gangster.
Oh, original gangster. Yeah,
OG, I'm not triple OG status yet. OG.
yeah, I wear a sweater. I'm just
Not the OG.
yeah. OC,
Oh,
Orange
you-
County.
You OG
Old
on the radio.
grandfather.
You're brutal. Okay.